7 Sportscave on Twitter using that hashtag 7 Sportscave. We keep it nice and simple for the people.
Absolutely.
God keeps it simple for me, timing-wise, in the year all day. Mike Foss, sports producer, he's back in the control room, keeping us on track and scouring Twitter for the best stuff. What's up, Mike?
That is what I do, gentlemen. A very good morning to you. And before we get into what everybody else is saying on Twitter, we'll start, of course, with a different form of Reggie Hall tribute. This was actually his last tweet on Twitter, and sums it up nicely because Reggie, ever the optimist, went down to Nashville a couple weeks ago and saw his beloved Titans lose, I believe, by about 50 to the top 25 Vanderbilt team. But yet, he said, my 2 early birthday presents, Titan lose by 50 and the Lions give the game away. Happy birthday to me, LOL. Reggie, ever the optimist. And his buddy Mark chiming in saying, I know Reggie was worried before going on the show when he was on the Cave last year, but he totally pulled it off. He was a natural, should have been a regular. Reggie, we love you, we miss you. Moving on to what people are saying on Twitter this morning. Ariel says, Dan, overreacting much. 9-3 is an overachievement after a 5-7 year. Have faith. The ship is in the right direction. And finally, Jeff talking Tigers free agency. The Tigers still need a proven left fielder, kidding themselves and us with the Maben Collins tandem. Guys?
I'll start that one. Anthony, take that left field.
Yeah, I wrote today in the paper. I don't think you can count him out with Cespedes. He said in the past that he wants to be here, and we'll have to see how his market plays out. But in terms of another big contract, probably not. I'd say that they probably don't have the means to add another contract. But with Mike Ilitch that closely, you take them from a division contender, you add Cespedes, then you're a World Series contender. Yeah. Especially given the interest with the Latin guys in the clubhouse. Cespedes has said he's wanted to be here, so we'll see.
And the fact that he was just on such a tear towards the end of the year last year that you gotta want to bring him back.
He was like the MVP of the Mets playoff run. He was unbelievable.
And overreacting Leach. He's never overreacted a day in his life about anything.
I'm still happy about this season. It's basically the same players for the most part as Jake Rudock from 5-7 to 9-3, but I just feel like you got to beat Michigan State or Ohio State, and you can't lose to Ohio State the way you did. I'm happy with the Jim Harbaugh era beginning this way, but I expect more. It's like Michigan State. You're expecting a college football playoff berth. I'm expecting better than that.
So wait, you mean they didn't beat Michigan State this year?
That's up for debate. Jalen Watts Jackson, play of the year.
They have to go on the road to Michigan State and Ohio State next year, so good luck with that. We'll wrap up the show with our final thoughts on the Suburban Ford 7 Sportscape just after these messages.